Type shit on the real, man. You said, well, Laverne, Laverne Thomas, but she changed her name to Laverne Garner in OG Power. She probably wanted to separate herself from the Thomas family.
I'm thinking about Vernon dad. I'm thinking about Annette. I'm thinking about like I was always gonna be there.
Yeah, Laverne Thomas. She said, you think Daddy ever knocked me around like that? No, nigga, you do that shit again, I'm gonna kill you myself. Next thing you know, Juke ass smoked her ass. What's up, YouTube? That was fucked up, but like you said though, Jumba, it was shit. You man, killed my dad. That was the last thing that was, or the only thing that was keeping Juke in Queens. You know what I mean? Like I ain't here because of all motherfuckers. But yeah, Juke and Rock though, season 1 through like 3, they was like daughter and mom. Like she just said, like shit, I helped raise Juke. So Marvin, you do that shit again, it's up, nigga. But Marvin redeemed himself though. Marvin, like him and Juke became father and daughter again. So, but yeah, what's up? What up, Toad? I was just showing my girl the hold on, let me share my screen. Yeah, we live tonight, my niggas. I was showing my girl this shit for my, and I was reading a few of y'all comments on the video I posted like last week or 2 weeks ago. When Rock checked Marvin about tossing Juke around and shit. This one right here.
There's some shit you need to know. Before I speak on it, I need to say my piece. And I wasn't gonna say nothing out of respect for Juke.
Internet be acting crazy. Yeah, that'll be right.
There's some shit you need to know. Before I speak on it, I need to say my piece. And I wasn't gonna say nothing out of respect for Juke, and I was gonna let y'all handle it. Why the fuck you knock around your daughter like she a nigga from the neighborhood? What was you thinking?
I seen y'all comment.
You think Daddy ever put his hands on me like that? Hell no. Look, I helped raise Jukebox. As far as I'm concerned, she mine too. So when you put your hands on her, you put your hands on me. And you do the shit again, I'll kill you myself, nigga.
She wasn't playing either. And I seen at Young ZY, he said, damn, this hit different now. And now the very person she raised ended up killing her. Damn, yup. Marvin owned his shit though. Yeah, all right. Rock was a gangster with that line. Crazy that Juke had no return feelings on this shit, on this. But my girl just said, she was like, but Juke didn't know they had this conversation. But I was just telling my girl, like Juke and Rock though, it wasn't really auntie and niece. That was like she just said, I helped raise her. You know, Marvin was locked up for a nice little chunk of Juke life. So all she had was Lou and Rock and Kanan. So that's why Rock was more, when you see the finale, Rock was more confused than anything why Juke was there to kill her and shit. But like Juke said in that scene when she killed Rock, she like, if I explain it to you, you still won't understand. But Rock did say, what the fuck Kanan got to do with me? But I felt like Rock understood though, like, oh, you know, so Juke found out, know that my son killed her dad. So shit, Juke probably on some eye for eye shit. But like you said though, Rock, you helped raise Juke, so our whole family was gangsters and shit. Her Marvin, I'm a gangster. I do gangster shit. Lulu, she smoked a lot of niggas. Kanan, he put people down and continuing. Raquel was always, Raquel murdered at least 2-3 people a season. I mean, let's be real, probably more than that. So I don't know. But yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all fucking with me and shit. Y'all due to y'all, man. I got my monetization and shit. I just start YouTube. I just became a YouTube partner and shit because of y'all. You know what I mean? Like I be saying to y'all, man, like, look, I'm at 92. Let me widen the screen out. I literally, y'all, on my mama, I was just at what, August 20th. I was just at July 20th. I was only at 7,400 subscribers. Literally 1 month later, damn near doubled that. Now I'm at 9,200. I'm almost at 10,000. Y'all been fucking with me, man. And I think my last live and shit, shout out to DeMarcus and shit. I appreciate that super thanks, man. You sent me that cheese and shit. I want to go, I ain't gonna tell y'all how much I've already made with YouTube and shit. And I just started to learn, and I'm eligible to monetize off of Facebook. And I heard Facebook pays the most. Joey Knuckles, what up, pimpin'? Well, yeah, man, shout out to y'all, man. My YouTube studio and shit. All that shit going up. But my last live and shit, let me see what I said. That was 8 days ago. I showed y'all that when you try to hit the monetization on YouTube Studios, you gotta have this many watch hours, this much subscribers, this much shit. I was overly eligible. So I'm like, why the fuck I can't monetize my page and shit? Even though I don't really give a fuck about that shit. I just appreciate y'all fucking with your boy. But I was overly qualified. So I think YouTube peeped that last live. Then they sent me the email like, look, man, we finna get you right. Boom, I did all the little paperwork, email shit. And then they, like the next day or 2 days later, it was like, you eligible to monetize my page and shit. And now me and my girl was just discussing this earlier when she was at work and shit. Because now I can and I set my membership down. A lot of YouTube motherfuckers and shit, they be wanting 20, 30, down there $100. That's the motherfuckers that got millions of subscribers, so I get it. But I'm still coming up like a yeast infection. But I got the store now. So I'm finna stack up some cheese and invest in this motherfucking clothing, like netting, but clothing printing machine. They want like 7, 8 racks. They want about 7, 8 racks. Big finger racks. Okay, maybe it's my damn fingers. No, I'm not trying to pinch it. Yeah, that one. I'm putting heels on my girl right now. I ain't got to sleep on the couch tonight.
Excited to talk with the bottom one, not both of them.
Yeah, with Brooklyn. Too tight.
Yeah, just put it on the first one.
Okay. Yeah, let me do it on the second one. Or the third one.
Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, you ain't interrupting shit. Joey Knuckles, you said lots of good shows coming out. That Snowfall spinoff. Hell yeah.
You know what I just thought about?
What?
No, you gotta wait a minute.
Snowfall.
I need to take this back off.
Man, okay. That'd be dope as hell, man. If they, I know Saint though, I know Franklin Saint, he became a motherfucking hype, a drunk junkie motherfucker. But that'd be dope as hell though if they have his ass they gotta have him at least cameo. That'd be dope if the writers in this spinoff makes Franklin Saint like, you know, he won't. Hopefully he ain't dead or nothing. Like go to rehab, something, because you know niggas is still young, man. Still, you know, he just lost his way. He was fucked up though at the end of Snowfall. Nigga eyes was all fucked up, his teeth. But you know, ain't nothing, man. Shit. He told Leon, I'm fucking proud of you, man. So you the best fucking friend I ever had. That shit was sad as hell to see Franklin. Cause you see Frank, man, you see Joey Frank ass had if it wasn't for him, wouldn't nobody been on. Frank ass, like, man, nigga, he put his Uncle Jerome on, he put his I forget Uncle Jerome bitch name. Shit, I couldn't stand that bitch. Y'all comment and tell me, remind me of what Jerome wife girlfriend name was. I ain't like her. She was greedy. Greed was a motherfucker with her. Like, man, why can't Frank told her, like, asked her, like, why can't we all just get this money? Why you gotta go behind my back and talk to the plug? In the real game in the streets, you can't do that to the plug. Like, to the people that's putting you on. You don't supposed to take meetings and all that shit behind your partners and your co-workers, your partners back. Motherfucker, blow your head off of that shit. Like, why is you meeting with the plug behind my back? All that old shit. Leon, go tell Frank, man, that's blood money. If I can give it back, I would. Nigga, what? Oh yeah. Fuck you mean that's blood money, bro? You weren't saying that shit when we was spending this shit and you was making this shit. Now I'm asking you for my little whatever Frank was asking him for. I think it was like $1 million or 2 mil, 5 M's or something. Oh, that's blood money. What? His mom had him fucked up. His own mama. That shit crazy. What? Is it really? Is it really Saint fault? Yeah, it is. I think Franklin Saint, in my opinion, I watched all 6 seasons of Snowfall. I should have covered it like I covered Power, but I fuck with Power hard. But Franklin Saint, man, he was just his downfall, his biggest downfall, and it's usually like this with a lot of niggas that get to the top. His biggest downfall, he was too trustworthy. He was too trustworthy. Like he was putting motherfuckers on that didn't deserve it. He should have killed Uncle Jerome's wife. He should have popped that bitch. Him and Uncle Jerome would have just had, it would have just been what it was. Yeah, Louis. Yeah, Louis. I just had to Google that shit. Yeah, Louis goofy ass. Like, bitch, you meeting with the white boy, the CIA dude, and that shit don't make no motherfucking sense, man. But yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna break down, in my opinion, you know, everybody downfall that was kind of like a big deal in all these shows. And I'm gonna start with OG Power. I'm gonna start with Kanan. His biggest downfall was he was too trustworthy. Jukebox said in Raising Kanan, like, don't never lose that side of you, Kanan. And he didn't with Tariq. He liked the Tariq. She said, what OG Jukebox told him? She was like, Kanan was like, I told you he'll be down. She was like, yeah, the little nigga held tough. But why you look like you ready to lift that little nigga in the air like the Lion King or something? Don't get attached. And she was like, look, she was like, why you ain't telling me Ghost is balling clubs and nightclubs and shit? Dana was like, what difference does it make? Does nigga Juke was like, you got a rich man's son in your living room right now. You ain't gonna do shit with that? Yeah, I was gonna turn him out to rob all his little rich ass friends and shit. I was gonna we gonna rob all his little rich friends. You know, shit, 60, 80, $100K a house. He was like, she was like, she was like, fuck that. He is the hustle. Ransom his ass. Kill him and get the money. You still planning? She was like, Kanan, you still planning on killing him, wasn't you? The point was to break his father. Kanan went down with killing Tariq. Like, nah, I like that little nigga. Like, you know, he I like him. Like, you know, and hold on. What? But right there though, Juke was right though. Like, man, why don't you get rid of that little nigga? Because Kanan didn't see his chest move. Kanan didn't see that Tariq little ass was go smoking. Or not smoking, but set him up. Like, damn, that was a good move. I ain't see it. I think it's gonna be the same with Ghost and Origins. Like, Kanan gonna be teaching Ghost all that, and Ghost gonna get cold at it. Like when Kanan told Tariq. Tariq was like, how do you know my dad? Kanan was like, well, Slim at the time. He was in the game with me, kid. He a D-boy from way back. And he ain't just, your dad ain't just moved that shit. He was one of the baddest motherfuckers on the block. Ghost, your dad was a motherfucker. He was a murdering son of a bitch. He Breeze gave him the name Ghost because he in and out. Man, who just, you know, nigga get popped? Who did that? Ghost ass already 20 blocks down the street before you can even think. He told him, nigga, police start to know our faces. Ghost be gone before we even think to run. But Ghost, like, long as they looking for us, but if they catch Tommy and Kanan, they good. They got something. Ghost, I'm gone, nigga. That's why Ghost ain't never had no motherfucking arrest record. Ghost never been arrested. He never been, well, OG power, but that's way when he grown, but he never been arrested. He never been interrogated. Nothing. Ghost said, nigga, I'm out. Nigga, fuck this shit. Because Ghost wasn't in that shit for the long haul. Tommy, Kanan, and Breeze, they love the game. Tommy, Kanan, and Breeze, they love the hustle. They love the violence. They love the criminal underworld. They love all these bricks and all this motherfucking cash and you know the bitches like Breeze so rock, bitches and money, and they love that life. Ghost didn't love that life. He was just great at it. But he like, man, nigga, there's shit outside of these walls of Queens, man. Like, fuck that. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to do this shit forever. So, but yeah, let me get back to what I was saying. Break from show. So yeah, Kanan shit he was too trustworthy. Them damn St. Patrick's, because Ghost fucked him up, and then boom, decades later, Tariq fucked him up. The son and father. Ghost, the biggest downfall was his immediate family, like Tasha. Well, not Shannon, she ain't immediate family, but his wife, his shit, Angela too. Angela, I'm sorry, but Angela, she been causing problems for Ghost ever since she came back in the picture. Let's be 100. The nigga seen the bitch in season 1 of episode 1 or 2, and nigga, no homo, but the nigga dick got hard. Angie, like that nigga was like teeth shining like Angela. Oh shit! And you up in my? You said, you're like, this is my club. I run this. That boom. But ever since, like Tommy said, man, this bitch, she's a fucking government prosecutor. Ghost, I know you got love for this bitch. And then back in the day, she broke your heart by leaving you and shit, like, because she was thinking about her future. You gotta understand, this show is called Power. Everybody trying to be in position of power. And at the end of the day, motherfuckers only looking truly out for themselves. At the end, like Kanan said, the OG Kanan, when he was narrating Raising Kanan, motherfuckers, one of them episodes out of them 5 seasons, motherfuckers, you look out for yourself. You ain't giving a fuck about what this bitch or that person. At the end of the day, family included. Family can be a pawn on a chessboard or a bishop or a knight. All that. Like, man, look, motherfucker get, like Ghost said though, Ghost was the coldest chess player. He just didn't see that Tariq. I know y'all ain't gonna like what I'm finna say, and it is what it is, but Tariq is the coldest chess player though. Because Tariq didn't give a fuck about none of the pieces on the board. Except Yasmin, if Raina was still alive, and Tasha. Like that's who Tariq, that's his weak points. But his dad Ghost, he can go. See what he did to him. Kanan, he can go. Uncle Tommy, he sent Vincent and Altines on him. He thought they was gonna kill him. Tariq sent them to Tommy because Tommy was by himself. Tommy, man, fuck. If I'm finna die. Y'all got to kill shit out of me. Tommy smoked all them Altines and beat Vincent ass to death, pistol whipped him, and then blew his motherfucking head all the way be under the pavement. Tommy just a different type of motherfucker. So, and then okay, yeah, Ghost's was his family. Kanan's was he was just too trustworthy. What else? Who else? If y'all never seen the show Breaking Bad, main character in there was Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. But Walter White, he was like the ghost he was the main character and shit. Walter White biggest, y'all, if y'all ain't never seen it, y'all should go check it out. It's on Netflix and shit. They got like 5 seasons of that. But Walter White, aka Heisenberg, his biggest weakness was his family too. Like his wife Skylar, his son Flynn, Walter Jr. Your brother-in-law is a motherfucking top DEA agent in Albuquerque. Your wife, she's overly emotional. What else? But no, Walter White's biggest downfall, in my opinion, was his ego. His ego, and he was too proud. Way too proud. Pride and ego took Walter White down. Like, let's be real though, like dead ass. If he had a little bit more of Kanan Stark in him, Walter White had a little bit more of Kanan Stark in him, which I'm not saying is a good thing because Kanan killed his family, but Walter White should have. I'm gonna say it. People go hate me for this, whatever. But Walter White should have killed his wife Skylar, or got rid of her. She was just way too emotional, way too. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter how I'm getting this money. Why is you worried about that and morals and principle when it comes to I'm doing this for my family? I'm doing it for y'all. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking chemist. I'm making the best meth in the fucking country, probably the world. This shit was 97.1 pure. Like, bitch, we ain't never seen this kind of money before. Me being a teacher ain't cutting it. And you working wherever the fuck she was working at. I don't know what she was doing, like a secretary or some shit. That ain't cutting it. They had a big ass house with a swimming pool in the back. How we gonna pay for Walter Jr. College when he graduates? We just had our daughter, I think her name was Molly or Holly. When she get of age, how we gonna pay for her and this, that, and the third? They wasn't on no GA or no aid, government assistance. So our bills is our mortgage, and he said I already took out 2 mortgages on the crib, so now you in debt. Maxed out his credit cards. He asked his boss, the superintendents at a school and the principal, for a raise. She told him she can't do it. So Walter White said, fuck it. Motherfucker made pure glass, 300 pounds of 97.1% pure meth. Man, and we selling it about a pound. Probably get that off. Pound of some 97% pure meth, 2026 today. A pound, and it's good. Man, you probably it's 35 large a pound, and I got 200-300 pounds of it. That's crazy. And his wife Scarlett, he didn't know, and I'm disgusted. And then, but she was telling his ass to move around though. Scarlett was like, "You need to not come over here no more. Like, I want a divorce. Move around. You can." She never ratted on him. Like, she ain't tell the police. She didn't do that. And she did tell him, like, "Man, why don't you just leave? I don't want you no more." Like, Walter, like, "Bitch, look, this is my motherfucking house." Walter Jr. and Holly, I think Molly, they newborn baby. That's my fucking daughter. I'm gonna be in their life. I'm their daddy, bitch, and I ain't dead. He beat his cancer. I ain't dead. So, Scarlett, I ain't going no motherfucking where. But Walter did hit her with this in like response. He said, "Why don't you leave? Shit, I can take care of my kids." Woo, woo, woo. She was like, "I will not leave my children with you." He was like, "What you mean our children?" That's when it become all fucked up, y'all. When the wife and the husband, the baby dad or the baby mom, it be the kids. That's that. You're the mother of my children, and I'm the father of your children. We go have to figure something out. But a down bitch, a down chick, I'm talking about all the way down and shit, they would have just been like, "Hey, it is what it is." Like, shit, we got fucking millions of dollars. Walter had if y'all watch Breaking Bad, go check it out on Netflix again. The motherfucker had a storage, I'm talking about stacked up probably down there 3 to 4 feet high. All 50s and 100s and big ass knots. And so like the cash things around. And all of them said 10 or 20,000. And it was like down there, shit. A king size bed full of them bitches. But taller than that though. Scarlett was like, "I can't launder this much. I don't know how much this is." She said, "When does it stop, Walter?"
She's the one who wanted the car wash.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, but Skylar was helping him think better. Like, fuck with the Sal Goodman, the lawyer. He talking about some dumb shit. Like, let's go get some car washes so we can launder it right. But Walter did just hit her with. Yeah, Walter hit her. Walter just hit her with. All right, instead of just one, let's go buy like shit 4, 5, 6 more of these bitches. So we can launder more. So we can put Walter Jr. through college. So we can, when Molly get older, she's straight. If I die, if my cancer come back or old age, whatever, or I get popped in, in the criminal world now, we around a bunch of murderers. If I end up dying of shit, y'all extra straight. Y'all got probably 20, 30 million. That's probably more than that. Like Walter was cooking so much motherfucking meth, y'all, like day after day after day after day. Gus Fring, he was another like bad guy in Breaking Bad. He said, "Look, I'll give you $3 million for 3 months, but I need 200 pounds of meth. At just meet the quota." But Gus just gave him 3 M's on top of what Walter was already making.
You were supposed to go to that thing tonight.
It's tomorrow too, though.
But where is it at tomorrow?
Look at I sent you I sent you the flag or the coupon. But yeah, it's 9 on 1. But yeah, y'all. And then who else? I already said Kanan. I said Ghost. I said Frank. And I just said Walter. Shit. It ain't a show, but it's a movie. Tony Montana, Scarface. His was all their downfalls, if you think about it, was their human side, their human emotions. What was Tony? If y'all watch Scarface, what was Tony Montana downfall? Well, when y'all remember him and Sosa, they was good. They was getting money and shit. Push it to the limit. Tony Montana was going to the bank. Him and Sosa smoking cigars, drinking Mai Tais and shit.
PV Park over there by
Franklin in Chicago, yeah. They chilling, they kicking it. But soon as Sosa made Tony and his hit dude go kill that snitch informant motherfucker. Tony was with it, like we can kill him. There ain't nothing. But as soon as dude came out that hotel or motel with his wife and his daughter, Tony said, "Hell no, I'm not gonna kill no kid, or no woman and no child." Like, Tony was a crazy motherfucker, crazy ass Cuban. But he loved his sister. He loved his mom too, but his mom thought her son was a fucking monster, the devil himself. She said, "I don't want nothing to do with you." That hurt Tony too. Like, damn, Mom, I'm still your. You remember I was your little boy and shit. She was like, "You're grown now. You made your bed. You gotta lay in it." But he loved them though, and he loved. But Tony still had that a little bit of a moral compass because we can kill this dude. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck if he's a good guy or a bad guy. In that case, he was a snitch. But as soon as that dude walked out with his daughter and his wife, Tony was like, "Hell no." But they should have did it different though. If I was somebody, I'd have paid a little hitter, walk up on his ass and blow his head off and get up out of there. Here, I go 20, 30,000. The woman and child is alive, but the snitch, he dead. Sosa would have been good. The dude started pissing Tony off. And Tony turned over and blew his head off in the passenger seat. "You want to fuck with me?" And then, Tony was off that motherfucking tune heavy. He had a big ass pile of him just putting his nose in it. That's that famous saying. "Say hello to my little friend." Like he was suited. Like, the Sosa, you see how Sosa sent them motherfuckers at him? He sent like damn near 100 of them at him. They was climbing over the gate. They looked like fucking wild ass animals. Tony was like, "Oh, these motherfuckers are trying to come get me." He was loading up the sting. Whatever kind of fucking gun that was. Tony like, "They ain't finna get me." Well, they go get me, but we finna be some dead motherfuckers today. So if you look at it, all of their downfalls and top motherfuckers, and all of them is fictional though, like Kanan fiction, Ghost fiction, Walter White fiction, Tony Montana fiction, Franklin Saint. They say it's Snowfall based on a true story, but for the most of it, it's all fiction. But all their downfalls was just their human side. Like, man, Franklin, he was trusting too many people. Put everybody on, but trusted too much. And then look at him at the end of his shit. Kanan Stark, he trusted Ghost, and then he trusted Tariq. Look at him, got murdered. Walter White trusted his family and all that. Jesse, his family, he got murdered. Tony Montana, "I'm not finna kill no woman and child." Sosa said, "I want that person dead." I don't give a fuck who in the car with him. Kill him. Tony like, "No, I'm not finna kill no woman and child." "All right, well, you gotta die then." Because Sosa told him, Tony, no, he said, "Don't ever fuck me. We can get this money, we can smile, we can smoke on these $1,000 Cuban cigars, but don't fuck me." Tony checked his ass though. He was like, "Look, motherfucker, all I got is my balls and my word." And he said, "I don't break them for nobody, not him." And he pointed at Sosa and said, "I don't break them for you neither." Like Tony did have principle. He really did. But he killed his best friend Manny. But if y'all see Scarface, y'all know why he killed Manny. Because he was fucking his little sister. And Tony specifically told him. Tony got in the car from seeing her and his mom. He was like, Manny got to saying, "Man, that's your sister, man. She's grown now. She's looking good." Tony said, "Hey, don't you ever," like, he snapped out. Like he went from a calm demeanor to, he went from 0 to 100. He said, "Hey," and that was his best friend. Manny was his best friend. If y'all see Scarface, like that was his brother. Fuck best friend. That was his brother. But when it came to his little sister, and my best friend over here saying how grown she getting, how good she looking, Tony said, "Man, look, hey, dude, I'll kill you." He ain't say that to him, but like, dude, don't even never think to even be on that type of shit with my sister, because Tony knew him forever. So, and Manny always was in some pussy. Let's be real. Y'all seen Scarface. Manny was fucking all the Miami bitches. So Tony thinking because my sister grown and she looking good now, what, you think she's gonna be one of your victims out here? I As soon as Manny opened the door, they got married though. They was finna break Tony off with the good news, but Manny fucked up by y'all should have told Tony before he caught y'all. Manny, you came to open the door with your shirt all out, taco meat, $1,000 dress robe shirt on. She come to the door smiling with her gown on. Y'all basically half naked. Tony didn't say nothing. He looked at her. He looked at him, and then Tony was the only character that can go 0 to 100 fast. He didn't say shit. He just shot him. Nigga, I told you, but Manny should have had that respect for Scarface. Like, all right, if my bro say don't fuck with his sister, don't be on that with his sister, I ain't finna be on that word. You know what I mean? Manny fucked himself up and then Manny, you know Tony crazy. Tony Montana was crazy.
Look what Vontae did.
For real?
Yep.
Man, shit, man, tell her I got money tonight. Tell her I'm here.
Well, she don't know how to fix what she got going.
Uh-huh.
Down for real, because the back needs to be can be killed.
I seen a lot of females.
That's her boyfriend.
I seen a lot of that's what's up. I seen that he looked like my homie Skeet. I seen a lot of females and they like videos of them recording doing hair. Nigga shit was way worse than mine. And they
I'm not.
Right. Yeah, you saying she ain't on that
That's
level.
the very first time she ever did that.
Yeah.
Somebody showed her how to do it, so she decided to try.
She go show you. It seemed like the young little mama. Let me get off this stream, take a shower, we can go. But yeah, y'all, my bad, y'all, man. Y'all follow me on my IG, man. Let me put it right here again. Cause I'm finna take a shower and me and my girl we ain't gotta do no working this weekend, so we finna go out and chill, play some pool, thug it out. But yeah, y'all go follow me on my IG if y'all haven't yet. Like this live. Yet again, man, I appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, we finna go do our thing, man. Y'all like, subscribe, man. Click that notification button. Man, I appreciate y'all for helping me monetize my social medias. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers in damn near like 2-3 years because of y'all. YouTube told me also I'm one of the fastest ones to reach that milestone. And then when I'm on live. When I reach 10,000, y'all, cause let me just check it one more time again. When I reach 10 G's, hold on, I'm at 9242. When I reach, as soon as I get 10,000, I'm gonna do a Q&A. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do a Q&A. I'm gonna go live on YouTube and the StreamYard because I fuck with StreamYard and I fuck with YouTube. But I'm gonna go live on both. I'm gonna be live on my phone on YouTube and I'm gonna go live on here on StreamYard on my on the desktop. And y'all can ask me whatever y'all want to ask me. Y'all can ask me some fucked up shit. Y'all can ask me some good shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna answer them the best way I can. Y'all follow me on Instagram, man. Y'all can DM me. I DM back. I ain't one of them niggas that I'm too important for them people. Fuck that. Hit me up, man. Let me know. Y'all made my Facebook followers go up. I went from 1,000 to now I'm at almost 5,000 in like a month. My Instagram followers went up. I don't literally like 3 weeks to a month ago, I only had 200 and something. Now I'm almost at 600. So, man, I appreciate y'all, man. PT, I'm out. My girl over here looking like a whole motherfucking meal, dessert, snacks. So I got to match her a little bit. So I'm finna hop my black ass in the shower, get dressed and shit, and it's on and popping. Love y'all, man. And I fuck with y'all, man. Follow me on IG. DM me, man. Hit me up. Peace.